live, unedited, with wobbly camera, all that jazz. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got the external mic on, so yeah, hopefully that's working all fine. For those of you that saw yesterday's live stream that has since been taken down because plans suddenly changed, which we'll tell you about shortly. By the way, say hello, Alana.
Hello, Alana.
Hopefully you guys can hear Alana at the same time.
I'm waving, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just said say hello. Yeah, if you saw yesterday's live stream, then plans changed and we didn't end up doing today what we was meant to do, but we'll go through that shortly. I want to first take you on a little tour of where we're kind of staying in the Lake District. I'm not going to say where we're staying exactly because there might be people come murder us in our sleep or something like that.
That'd be unfortunate.
But yeah, Alana found this place. She was browsing the internet because we were meant to go laning basically up in the Lake District. But long and short, due to catastrophic failure, didn't end up having.
Not our catastrophic failure.
Exactly.
Yeah, catastrophic failure.
By the way, Alana's monitoring the comments, so I'm sure if
I'm not.
Comment, she will be able to see the comments, potentially answer.
I will when I actually go on it. I forgot I was meant to be doing that.
You're a bad human being. But yeah, we'll go for it short. It's not our car that.
Yeah, I can't get to it, Scott, so I can't monitor any comments. Bear with.
I was going to say, you should be able to get to it via our channel.
Yeah, I know.
And while you're there, feel free to like the stream.
Me?
Feel free to like the stream.
I wouldn't do that.
No, of course you wouldn't. Yeah, but I'm going to give you a quick tour of the place that we're staying. We were here last night, we're here tonight, and then we go home tomorrow. But yeah,
how do I get to the comments?
This is a place. This is a place that Alana found, and it's absolute mint. Let me spin the camera around.
I can see your face.
See my face.
I just can't work out how to get to the comments.
By the way, we're at 3 likes already. It's going good. Maybe we can hit 5.
Yeah, well, I liked it.
Oh, thank you. Maybe we can hit 5 by the end of this live stream. But yeah, front door, good old front door. Nothing too special about that. This is the bedroom, which is really nice. The place is a bit of a mess. When I did this live stream yesterday...
Excuse my bobble hat.
When I did this yesterday, everything was a lot tidier, a lot nicer. But alas, we've got settled in now. My jeans are soaked, hence why they're on the heater. But yeah, bedroom. I'm not sure. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear Alana, that sort of thing. Nice little telly, bed. And then we've got this massive, like big old wardrobe that we don't need. Alana actually got into that.
Oh, shall I come and get in the wardrobe again?
It's up to you.
Oh, I'm coming.
Maybe people will like the stream if you get into the wardrobe and maybe break it on live stream.
And hello, Matthew. It is a very nice little place. Hello.
Just to give you an idea of his...
I'm not going to shut the door because I got claustrophobic yesterday. I'll shut it a little bit. Ooh, okay, you're going to shut it.
We're shutting it all the way. There you go. That gives you an idea. It fits one Nana sized.
But it's not that. It's the fact of... It literally makes me feel like I'm going to get stuck. It's the fact I'm literally stood up, which is insane. But yeah, I didn't break it. It's all good. I do love that wardrobe though.
By the way, hi Scott, how are you? Yeah,
Ow.
have a look at the comments because we should have really done that, what Scott just turned around and said, because that would have been really funny.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, Mr. Trinkler, can we go back and restart it and do exactly that?
Just pretend you didn't see nothing. We'll go back and start it again.
I'd give like everybody a turn, wouldn't it?
Yes.
It's just a me in the wardrobe.
Yeah, we'll follow Alana out here.
Whew.
We'll be like a weird following person.
Hold on a minute.
We've got, oh dear, we've got a boiler. That's hiding in there. Blah, blah, blah. Alana's probably...
Sorry, the bath mat was all screwed up and it was really annoying. Do over, okay. No, you're not following me.
Oh.
I've got to be in the wardrobe.
Okay, then we're just going to pretend, okay, nothing happened. We're just looking straight ahead. And then, lo and behold, we enter the bedroom. Oh, look at this lovely, perfectly innocent wardrobe. Look how nice it is, blah, blah, blah. Am I meant to open it or are you going to open it?
You can open it.
Oh, and then look inside. We open it up and...
Oh, hi.
What
Fancy seeing you here.
I've seen a wild Alana in the
Wild
wardrobe.
Alana.
It's like Pokemon.
It does get weirdly claustrophobic, I can't lie.
By the way, surely 4 people on this live stream. We must be at 4 likes. Come
We
on,
must
people.
be.
Like... But yeah.
Let me look. Oh, we are at 4 likes.
Oh, maybe. My phone is not updated then.
Mine has.
By the way, I'm at like 40% battery, so if this live stream suddenly ends, it's because my battery's run out. Really nice bathroom. Would you like to come past, Alana?
It's okay, I was just going to turn the lights off.
Look at Alana saving the universe.
Save the planet.
But yeah, nice little bathroom. Alana spends a lot of time staring at herself in that mirror.
Of course. It's only right.
Oh, heater control. Literally, we've got it set to like 16.
I'm sure
No,
everybody
18.
wants to know our temperature, don't they?
Yeah, but no word of a lie, guys. It's the heating in here is so good. It was like when we got in here, it was set to like 25 degrees. We haven't shown you the best bit of this place, by the way. This is like the living. What did you call it? Because I called it the
living dining area. Because there's technically because sofa, table, kitchen. You know what is that called?
Yeah, I called it a living room, was wrong. By the way, you're just going to have to completely ignore the complete mess on the sides because I've got GoPro batteries charging.
It's a mess.
I have my phone charging. By the way...
Very open plan. It is very open plan, Scott.
Really excited.
Other Scott, not Scott's. Oh, God.
Oh, this isn't going to get confusing much, is it?
We've got Scott B and Scott S. That's what we'll call it. Go with it.
I got really excited over this, and it probably shows how much of a common life that I lead. These cupboards, right, they look like perfectly ordinary cupboards, and most of you have probably already got these. Oh yeah, Northern Scott, by the way.
Oh yeah, Northern Scott and Common Scott.
Most of you have probably already got these cupboards because, unlike us, you're probably really into your kitchen furniture, let's say. But look, you pull it. It's one of them posh, kind of up out the way cupboards. Look at that. I've never had that in my life before.
It's brilliant.
These posh cupboards. Look, all the way up.
Don't break it.
Yeah, I daren't touch them too much because I feel like I will break it and we won't get our security deposit back. But yeah, fully equipped. Microwave, dishwasher down there, oven.
You didn't know where the dishwasher was then, did you?
Toaster, knives, sink, you name it. It's got all the luxuries.
It has.
Nice little dinner table. Is that a dinner table?
Yeah. Dining table.
I can't remember what I called it yesterday, but I got told off for that as well.
But it's glass, and I'm never sure where I stand with glass is.
But yeah, the best thing
The
of
movie
all,
set style light streaming. It's for movie stars.
I was going to say, these down lights and everything, the lights are all fascinating. Alana really loves like the lampshades.
Yeah.
Like
I want those lampshades in my life.
Lampshade. I don't know if you saw.
It's this light here I really like.
Oh yeah.
Really tall.
I don't know if you. I'll try and get it on the. Can I focus the camera on it? There you go.
I just looked at the light. I can't see.
Don't go towards the light.
I did went towards the light.
But yeah, the best thing of all, I'm going to try and not burp on this live stream, but I have got one kind of hiding there.
You're going to get a hell of a reflection right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to open the door.
Oh, when you fancy.
One-handed. I'm not going to go out there because it is quite wet and I don't want to be too noisy because...
And it's cold.
We have got... We're in the Lake District. We're not saying exactly where we are, but it ain't going to take a genius to work out where we are. Cause
Missed the intro, guys. Where are you? Oh, there you go. You've just covered it without even realising.
Exactly.
Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Andrew. We're in the Lake District. Some of you guys have probably even stayed here, for all we know. But
very fancy.
That one there is our boat. Yeah. YouTube's paying mega bucks these days, so we brought that boat over there.
Maybe comment, like, if you want to see Scott and Alana do boating.
Yes.
Because what's the worst that could happen?
Like the video if you want to see Alana vomit off the side of a boat.
I still think these boats are no different to the Woolwich Ferry, and I'm fine on the Woolwich Ferry, so it's fine, right? Scott doesn't think the Woolwich Ferry is classed as a boat, but it goes on water, so it's a boat, isn't it?
The Woolwich Ferry is not it is a boat. But it's not a proper boat. But yeah, give you some idea. I want to go a bit further out so you can see, but I'll lean out as much as I can.
I want to come and show you so happy to just fall out the door.
But yeah, absolute stunning place.
It's beautiful. It's so quiet as well.
Yes. And I'll put you on the tripod and
get in that lovely warm water. I think it would be very warm.
Put it this way, if this live stream got 1,000 likes on it, there's half a chance that Alana will go in the water.
I can't even swim. I need my armbands. How to try and kill me off in one simple step. Oh, the draft.
Let me shut that door up. This is going to go really wonky. Bear with me, guys. There you go. Lock the door. Let me try and work this. Oh no, that's a face full of me. You don't want that. That'll probably like really not pretty.
I've got to watch my phone now to wait for your phone to die, haven't I, basically?
Pretty much. Hopefully. Let me see if I can I?
I mean, I'll share it to a lot of truckers. What if I go in the water, if Scott goes in the water? That's the thing.
But yeah, you can see Alana there. Hopefully you'll be able to see me. Alana will soon tell me if you can see me or not.
You should be able to. You can see that whole thing.
This is a sofa. I think this is a sofa bed type thing. So I think it's
both. What, we've both got to go in the water, and then Scott will share it to a lot of truckers. No one needs that. It's too cold.
I don't know what's more concerning, that it's shared of you going in the water or shared of me going in the water. I don't know what the truckers find more appealing these days. Truckers. All I'm saying is truckers are a very.
I don't know what you do that. You can't see your face.
No, I don't need to, because I'm talking to the audience.
No. I just meant a minute ago you could just see your shoulder.
Yeah, I know. That's why I tell. But what I said about this sofa bed, it folds out into the bed, but these cushions keep slipping down. Quite annoying.
Scott's just a fidget bum.
I now officially can't see any of the comments, so no doubt.
You can't. It's okay. Should I put this just here so we can see?
Oh, maybe, but I still can't see it.
Open your eyes, though.
But yeah, we thought we'd do this quick live stream. Don't know how long we're going to be on here for. Not too long.
Until his phone dies, basically.
Yeah.
He's already done it once. I would say I'm insulted, but I agree. What which bit?
Just nicking it so I can see. But yeah, we thought, like, if anyone else is bored out there, you want something to do, come chill with us.
I might just fall asleep, but I must admit, because I'm warm and it's like, we got so wet today.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we go back to the start? Alana will jump in with any of your comments.
Yep.
So feel free to jump.
Oh, there's 6 people watching. Hello, 6 people.
Hi, all 6 people. That's really good actually for a live stream.
It's got his face in it.
If you saw yesterday's live stream, then you will know that we were meant to be going laning. Mm-hmm. And while that live stream was happening, that was exactly the case. Yeah. And you'll see in the video that you guys that are on the live stream, you'll find out about this now. But for everyone that's not on the live stream or don't watch this, they'll find out on Friday, hopefully, when I put together the video, because I have shot some bits of pieces of video. But shortly after that live stream, I might have been not in the living room, and Alana burst in on me and turned around and said, "Scott, I've got some really bad news for you." And I was like, "What's that?" And she turned around and said, "Yeah, the trip that we're on is now cancelled." And I was like, "What?"
You thought I was taking the mickey?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I thought, because she said, because there was meant to be a Saturday trip and the same trip again run on the Sunday. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the tour leader that we were going with, catastrophic failure of the engine, would I be right?
The engine on his vehicle.
Yeah, so that obviously ruled him down and out, which it then means...
gutted Andrew. Yeah, we were too.
Means that he hasn't obviously got a recovery vehicle, so if anyone gets stuck on his assistant, plus the amount of kit that he's got in his vehicle is insane. Obviously at the time we were a bit kind of like, that's annoying, because we're 4 hours away from home.
Yeah, we travelled over 4 hours to get here. We booked basically here for Friday night, Saturday night, to obviously cover us before and after, and then obviously came up here and we've got the accommodation. It's like, technically accommodation, but nothing to do at that point.
Yep. And obviously forecast wasn't looking for that good, because forecast for here first thing in the morning was like sleety rain stuff, 0 degrees Celsius, 45 mile an hour gusts. Yeah. And it was all a bit kind of like, oh no, what are we going to do? Anyway, fast forward to today, as typical Scott and Alana style, we will fight on.
Yeah, yesterday, literally, he was like, what are we going to do? And I was like, we'll just do typical us, and we'll just make the best with what we've got at the end of the day. Bearing in mind the Lake District is a lot of hills and walking and outdoor activities and that. We weren't expecting to do any of that, so we've not got walking shoes, we've not got any of that sort of stuff, so it rules a lot of that sort of stuff out for us. Plus, equally, with the weather being particularly bad, does it really make you want to go and do that sort of stuff? Not really, unless you've got the appropriate sort of kit, you know?
Yeah. So, yeah, we ended up, we basically took today one stop at a time.
Yeah, we did.
We basically went, okay, and we're going to go to this place. I can't remember where we went to first of all. It weren't too far away from here.
Windermere.
It was
Windermere, yeah.
We went to Windermere, went little moochie around there. Yeah. Got some nice coffee and cake. By the way, the video next Friday is going to be very food heavy.
It is going to be very food heavy. When the weather is persistently raining, shall we say, and particularly cold and just not very pleasant, what else are you going to do apart from find cafes and eat food
Exactly.
and drink drinks? Oh, when you're us.
Yes. So we obviously did that.
Walks around Grisdale Forest are great. We do need to come back here and
Yes.
specifically go for some nice walks and things like that and actually come up here for that reason. I think
gonna-
that's one thing we've definitely learned because neither of us have ever particularly been up this area. I've never been this far north on almost the west side of the country ever until this weekend.
I was going to say,
which is crazy.
I've been on a motorbike to Scotland, so obviously I've done the M6 all the way up to Scotland. But I've literally, as soon as we come off the M6, I said to Alana, this is all new territory for me. I've never been to the Lake District before, heard a lot about it, heard a lot of nice things. And you know what, 100%, we'll be coming back here at some
100%.
point because it is, epic.
It's a lovely part of the country. We both like the north at the end of the day. It's like the north is amazing compared to like where we're from. But everybody says that about areas that they're not from, don't they?
Yeah, I know we'll come far more equipped, obviously.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe next time we will do a mix of green laning, maybe a day green laning, and maybe a day holiday.
100%. You could make a good long weekend of it, couldn't you? At the end of the day, if you come prepared. Maybe we'll hire a boat and we'll go out on a boat for a day.
Yeah, maybe
that would be so funny. I did find a place that you could actually hire like little, I don't know if they're electric or what they are, but you could hire like a little boat and go out on them. And I thought, oh, that'd be amazing. But all of the boat things and that were all cancelled because of the forecasted high winds and bad weather, which was gutting because that would be so funny.
Maybe we'll have to do a group thing. Like if Scott's still watching.
Yeah, Scott, if you're still watching, maybe you and Shannon, us, maybe we'll get Tom and Chloe as well. Get a few people or hire boats and, you know.
So you vomits first?
That'd probably be me, let's be realistic. That could be so funny, actually.
But yeah, we're...
green laning and boating.
Exactly.
That's an idea.
We can all stay at this place that we're staying at.
Everybody could just get out on a boat. Anybody that wants to go on a boat.
And as a side note, there is a bar here.
There is. There's a bar. There's a restaurant.
Although
Shannon gets seasick. We might get seasick.
Yeah.
That could make it more amusing, though.
Yeah.
Not in a horrible way, for Shannon's sake, obviously. We're not like that. We could take sick bags and buckets. It'll be fine.
Exactly. One thing I will say, it probably says a lot about us rather than this place.
Okay, Shannon gets seasick, but yes. Scott, you're a sadist. You're a mean man.
I see this plan coming together very nicely. By the way, when's Shannon's birthday? Happy birthday, Shannon. We're going on a boat ride.
Going on a boat. We've got the sick bags.
Yeah, Scott and Alana's going to be filming it.
That's evil, but funny. Literally, everybody would just be over the side of the boat like
Yes. But yeah, there's a bar here, far too posh for us. Well, not the bar, sorry, the restaurant.
Yeah, the restaurant is very posh.
So we haven't
It's not posh, it's just we like slumming it, don't we?
And we're about to head off soon to get chips from the chippy down the road, because that's more our style.
We did go to an Italian last night, which was very posh for us.
We were very brave.
That was very nice, though. Yeah. Very, very posh, very nice.
We're not the most sociable people.
Later goes off to walk. Oh, walk the horse? Walk the horse. Am I? Yeah, I think that says walk the horse. Goodbye, Andrew. Thank you for watching.
Enjoy your horse walk.
Scott says, I mean, would I be invited if I still get rid of the Freelander? Yeah, you'd still be invited. Whatever car you have, as long as it identifies as a Freelander, it's fine. Yeah. It's like the Yeti. The Yeti, if it needs to, it can identify as a Freelander.
Yeah, we're just going to...
We're going to call the Freelander... no, we're not.
Uh-oh.
We're going to call the Yeti the Freelander 2 support vehicle we were talking about earlier on, weren't we?
Yeah, because Tom might...
L200, maybe. Ooh,
nice pick.
I could get on board with that. I do like them. I do like them.
Can you get a lift kit for him?
Of course you can. You get a lift kit for anything.
It's all right. Talk to Tom. He'll talk to Buddy Mods. And he'll get you a lift kit and everything else. Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. I was going to say, Tom's our contact.
He is.
We don't need to go through Shell or Warren or anything. We just go through Tom.
That's dangerous, isn't it, at the end of the day? Very dangerous.
But yeah, we ended up having coffee and cake Windermere.
Sorry, excuse me.
Obviously, he's been lashing it down non-stop today. But us...
We walked into a shop earlier on and it was literally dripping off of my coat.
Our fighting spirit was still there.
It was.
And we soldiered on. I can't remember the next place we went. But basically, there's a place called Sugar Finery, I think it is.
Trusting a Brummie with that. I wouldn't trust a Brummie with anything. I don't know, it depends on the Brummie.
I'd trust a Brummie to take us to a good chippy.
Yeah, good point, actually.
Because there's good chips in Birmingham.
In Brummie.
In Brummie. That's what I almost said.
Yeah, good chips in Brummie. We went to a really good pub earlier on as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, Sugar Finery, that was amazing. Literally can't wait to show you guys that footage. Because,
Still in a sugar coma.
if you're on our Instagram, I think I posted a picture of the stuff that we had there. White hot chocolate.
Milk hot chocolate.
Milk hot chocolate, but it was made with proper milk.
Actual chocolate.
Yeah,
proper
proper
milk,
chocolate.
proper chocolate.
And the owner, I can only assume, of the place, loveliest woman in the world.
She was so lovely.
Really nice woman. Really treated us really well while we was there, enjoying our stuff. Come out in an absolute sugar coma.
We did.
To the point where I finished my drink and I had to sit there for a few minutes.
I just need to sit for a minute. I can't move.
Wasn't too sure if it was the amount of sugar and everything. But yeah, that was incredible. Went out for another little drive.
Encountered a lot of flooded roads. Literally,
Yes.
when we started heading north and the roads were getting rather puddly, like to the point of almost flooding, we found a pub, we had lunch, stopped in this pub, had lunch, it was really nice. Oh, excuse me. Then by the time we were coming back south again, we literally encountered so many floods to the point that there was people driving on the pavement and that to get around the water. It's like we were fine. It's like at the end of the day, the water was deep, but it wasn't impassable deep as long as you're sensible, you know. There was somebody literally wading through it, literally in water, like up to their knees, you know, to try and clear drains and that. It was awful, wasn't it?
Just to put a bit of context, I don't know what it's like everywhere else in the UK because I know where we come from, down south, as it is referred to properly from here, down south. It's not been too bad, not been too snowy and stuff like that. Obviously, oh, good night.
Oh, sorry, I did say I was tired.
Up here, like, there's still so much snow on the hills and stuff like that, and mixed with the sheer amount of rain that we've had today, mixed with all the snow melt, because it's been like, I think it got up to like 5 or 6 degrees, something like that. So obviously you've got the rain, you've got the snow melt and everything like that. The drains obviously can't cope. And the Freelander, because obviously the joy of being at the muddy Freelander,
Muddy Weekender.
That's the one, Muddy Weekender, vinegar, all that sort of thing. You really get to know your vehicle, what it can wade to, because it's like Muddy Weekender. Everyone that's been there and done the water runs, you really know that it's just like, well, you know how safe it is to go in what water.
And not gone through the sheep dip too fast.
Yeah, and absolutely launched it. But do you know what? That was spectacular.
That was spectacular.
I'm not going to lie. I know that obviously it caused you damage and cost you a lot of money and all that. But I'm not going to lie, that was spectacular. That was truly spectacular. I'm glad I was a viewer of that one.
I'm glad I got to see the video of it.
But yeah, doing things like that, and especially the long water run, you get to feel what the car's like when it's obviously starting to float. Because me and Alana often talk, and it's funny because what is the wading depth of the Freelander 2? And the answer that we always get is, well, when it floats. As much as it's not terrible, it's not a Freelander 1 Hippo, because I think they get the nickname Hippo because they float quite easily. They're quite buoyant cars. The Freelander 2s do really well as well at floating. Obviously, it takes them a bit more.
Yeah, there's definitely a limit, isn't there? But then you can feel them getting a little bit floaty.
It's like, I don't know about you guys, but anyone that owns a Freelander 2, I generally believe the wading depth will be when your wheels leave the ground. I don't know if you could drown one unless you drove it into water really fast.
I was going to say speed, particularly, isn't it?
But if you drove it slowly and properly, and properly waded, I literally think you could go through water until the wheels left the tarmac.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, I think when it starts getting up to the point of the air intake, I think the car will start lifting off the ground anyway, and you start feeling it through the car. Because it was like today, there's a bit, I'm hoping I've caught it on camera, but everyone was up on the, I don't know why they were all up on the curb.
It was deep for like an average hatchback car. That was deep.
But there was a Defender.
Yeah, there was a Defender that was trying to get around this water, and it's like, oh, excuse me, it'd have been fine.
So Alana just kept it to the left-hand side, and obviously I had my head kind of, like, luckily because I was in the passenger seat, but she will have known anyway, just kept it, 2,000 revs, just below?
Just about 2,000 revs, sort of below 10 mile an hour first gear, you know, just keep it very slow, you know.
And
it's fine.
Through the water we went, and yeah, proud of the Freelander for that one, because a lot of people, as you guys will know, a lot of people were quick to slate the Freelander 2 in particular. Obviously, I don't really know about the Freelander 1 because I don't really look towards them too much.
Sorry.
You can tell it's been cold and wet, can't you? We've just sat in here, we're just like, ugh.
It's just warm, it's like, I want to go sleep now.
But yeah, the Freelander 2 is just
I've got a cramp in my leg.
It's quite a phenomenal vehicle.
How? Sorted.
And yeah, when it comes to water in particular, and I was saying to Alana, it's fantastic. It's like if you own a Freelander 2, either put on a nice set of mud and snow rated tyres, like nice winter set, or just mud and snow rated with the snowflake symbol on it, or even if you can get all terrains, if you want to do a bit of light lane or something like that, put them on it. Because like days like today, we didn't actually do any off-roading, but we were so grateful for our Falcon Wild Peaks on the car.
Just decent tyres, especially with how icy it was first thing this morning. Some of the roads, it's like they were less than ideal.
Icy, all the slush. They were clearing
It's
out the slush.
surprising how slippy slush is.
Try saying that.
It's really hard to say. I was going to say how slushy slippy it is. It's like, what? That's not what I mean.
But yeah, it's like all on the roast today. Pretty much everything that was thrown at us. The joyous thing about all terrains, for anyone that doesn't really know, compound's a lot softer, a lot more movement in the sidewalls. So obviously, if you do hit something a bit sharp, the idea is they deflect off of it. Unlike a road tire, like especially a summer tire, sidewalls are quite stiff and liable to tear in a lot easier. So if you hit something sharp, there's a high potential to tear the sidewall a lot easier. So yeah, the Freelander never missed a beat again.
Scott says, I love the Freelander 2 so much. So capable, especially this time of the year with the little snow. It's 100% capable. That is for sure.
And obviously with the different modes, if you are in significant snow, you can really soften the throttle response by switching it into that snow mode.
Definitely.
And just changing the car that way.
We've never experienced the Freelander in proper snow, have we? It's like, obviously, when we did Long Mind once with Michael, there was a decent amount of snow, but it was more icy snow, wasn't it, at that point, than proper thick snow.
I was going to say, the other problem we had doing that as well.
Really worn tyres.
Yeah, we were on worn Geolanders at that point, like pretty much right at the end of their life, and Compound had gone really hard on them after the amount of miles they'd done.
100%.
Obviously, Phil had them before.
Yeah, and that was the first time we'd actually used the Freelander in that kind of conditions, wasn't it, at the end of the day? So it was a bit like, how do you drive it for the best at that point? But the more you drive a car in different conditions, the more you learn about it at the end of the day, isn't it?
I was going to say, the only bit that we got a bit tripped up on that I posted on YouTube is there a bit of ice on an uphill section that obviously we're still really new to all this, but we were a lot newer to it then.
Yeah.
We were in the wheel tracks and obviously there was a bit of ice and we got a bit stuck up, but as soon as Alana switched the line up and went to one side of it, straight up the hill we went.
Biggest issue, I remember actually that, because I don't think I'd turned the traction control off.
No.
Because I think the biggest issue I had was trying to get up the hill, and the traction control was obviously naturally cutting the power.
I want to say sorry to Scott because I didn't realise that the issue you were having in the latest short that went live on our channel was obviously that the traction control was taking all your throttle. I just thought it was a case of you got to the top, and I know with our Freelander 2, that especially in a manual, it's quite hard on a hill setting off a Freelander 2 because you do need to give them a lot of revs at that point to kind of get the turbo going.
Yes.
So I assumed it was the fact of the car kept bogging. I didn't realise that the traction control obviously was robbing all your power.
Traction control is a pain in the bum. It obviously has its purpose, but it is a pain in the bum.
It's like, I'm not really sure. It's like, I don't know if it's an EU thing that the reason why traction control's on the car, because to me, with the terrain response, that is traction control. It does a much better job.
Time and place, but what the time and place is, I'm not so sure.
Well, I think a lot of people can agree. Sometimes traction control falls over itself because the terrain response is doing its job. The traction control is doing its job, but the problem is the traction control, all it does is rob you of your throttle.
Yeah, at the worst possible times half the time, isn't it?
Because the amount of times that you've found out that you put your foot down the throttle, got a bit of wheel spin, and the throttle's been taken away and it just dies on you.
Do you know, it's really awkward because there's like a little heart bubble, so when I'm looking at the comments, the heart gets in the way, so I keep having to move it. Scott said, oh no, it's okay, it's great having it there, but it messed me up. We know the feeling well. Afternoon, Arwell. Sorry, apologies if I've just pronounced your name wrong. I'm terrible with names.
Afternoon. It does feel very much like evening.
Oh, it does. I'm really not rating these darker evenings. The clock's changing never normally messes me up, but this year it's oh gosh.
I'm not going to lie though.
I'm done. I'm ready for bed now. 5 o'clock and I'm in bed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Literally, I do feel like it.
The darker evenings, like, are rubbish when we're back at home, but when we're in the Lake District with the view that we've got outside of the boats and everything,
it is very, very nice.
It's quite cosy.
It's nice.
I do wish we could live this life of luxury just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because what we've booked here is well beyond.
It's posh for us.
Yeah.
But equally, it's easy for us to say that because stopping in basically an apartment, it feels really unusual now because obviously whenever we go away, we're normally camping.
Yes.
So anything seems luxury compared to a tent at the end of the day.
Yeah. But I was going to say today.
Yes, it's dark here in Wales. Wales is always dark. It feels like whenever we go.
Have you lit the candles?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's dark.
Yeah.
No,
that's where you're from. Somebody goes around and lights the street lights with a little candle of a night time.
I always get worried about making jokes towards people in Wales because I do get worried that people will take it to heart. I really don't mean it, but you know, we all have that. I don't know what it is, that jokey side where
you ran out of candle.
That's what I was going to say. That Wales don't have electric and stuff like that. But, yeah,
I'm sure there'll be a shop that'll have more candles. It's fine, don't worry.
4 candles.
4 candles. Oh God.
Should we go down that route?
Yeah, let's not. You're showing your age now, Scott.
I want 4 candles.
You're showing your age. I'm going to pretend I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm trying to think of some of the other bits in that sketch because that was hilarious.
Oh God, I can't even.
Was that the 2 Ronnies?
I think it was. Was it 2? I think it might have been.
Yeah.
I'm not as old as you.
No. But yeah.
I'm pretending I don't know what you're talking about, but I do.
I need to rewatch that because it's so
funny. That is funny. That came up on, I think it was YouTube the other day. I remember us watching it.
I need 4 candles. No.
4 candles.
Handles for forks.
Fork handles.
Oh God.
That's terrible. The worst thing is that kind of comedy nowadays would not wash.
No.
Which is almost quite sad in a way, isn't it?
Very much so.
Very sad. Very, very sad.
But no, today it's like if you see Alana yawn like so
literally,
much.
I can't stop.
It's because literally I've been walking around with my feet swimming in my trainers. Alana's coat, like she said, she was in a shop once.
It's a waterproof coat, but it wasn't very waterproof to the point my phone was in my pocket, but my phone was getting wet in my pocket.
And literally, she was walking around the store, and then I was behind her. I was like, "Is it just wet in front of you, or are you the one leaving this trail of water as you walk?"
As I walk.
And it's just like where all the slush was. It was holding all the water, and as we were walking,
it was so slippy as well.
It was slippy, but it was holding all the water. So the water was like, it felt like 4 inches deep at the time. So put your foot down, it's gone.
We went to pay for parking. And it's like, oh, hang on a minute, we can't walk there. There's literally like a puddle that's like, if you step in it, it's going to be like gone, you know.
Although I won't tell you
I
that
swallowed my tongue when I did that.
I am over exaggerating this, but Alana almost did crash the car because I said to her in one of the bits, I thought, oh, there was a nice bit of car park, loads of slush in it. I was like, just come straight towards me. Obviously, she covered me in the process.
I didn't, did I?
Yeah, you
did. I
quite,
actually?
yeah.
Hey, happy days. I definitely didn't do that intentionally.
and like she did it, and I felt like it was a film there. Then turned my head round after I filmed the clip. And it was almost like, I'm not going to, obviously, she didn't attempt to do like a donut or a 180-degree turn or something like that in this slushy stuff, because who would do that? I mean,
I wouldn't do
you'd
that.
see a car park full of slush.
That would be very silly.
You really wouldn't put your foot down.
No, as you're turning around.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That would be irresponsible.
But the thing is, obviously, with a Freelander and how it sends its power out, all I turn around and see is literally Alana almost on full lock, just understeering round. It was the most rubbish kind of turn ever.
The worst thing is, it was one of those things, I kind of did it, but I wasn't attempting to do a donut as such. I kind of just turned around and put my foot down at the same time, sort of thing, because why not? But then very quickly aborted that idea as I realised that there was like a brick planter thing on this side. I thought, let's not head into that. It was controlled. It was controlled at all times.
Yes.
I would not do something in an uncontrolled manner.
No. But no, I have to say that today's actually worked out spectacular.
We've eaten far too much.
Oh yeah, we've eaten like
far too much.
Our daily calorie times by
spent
about
far
7.
too much.
Yeah.
Oh, hiccuped far too much.
Gonna yawn far too much tonight.
Literally,
Oh dear, here we go. You're gonna send everyone to sleep. We want people to like this video, not doze off to it.
Well, you said yawn, so it's natural.
I know I labelled the title of this video Lake District and Jill. I didn't say Lake District and fall asleep. I know we're quite boring at times.
It's already boring me now.
But no, just coming back to this apartment and the warm, and it's actually quite comfy. It's not.
It's
too
very
bad.
comfy.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's very, very nice. It's very weird not having dogs though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Very used to having a dog just sort of like in your face kind of thing.
For anyone that owns dogs, to go away without them It's a very surreal feeling.
Very, very odd.
Yes.
Very quiet.
It's that weird
It's novel. I like it, but for a short period.
It's that weird thing. It's like dogs do your head in when you live with them, but when you go away from them, you miss them like instantly.
You do.
Which is a weird like logic.
It's a weird mentality, isn't it?
It's like you think you'd be lapping it up, thinking, "Oh, I love not having dogs," and stuff like that. And you kind of sat here, it's like, oh, no dog.
Yeah, where's the fluffy thing?
The only thing I get on my lap when we're away is her stinky feet.
Leave my feet alone. Looking at the mods you can get for the various pickups, and oh my god, Scott, you're mentally spending like probably thousands of pounds while you've still got your Freelander on another car. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
But all I'll say is you only live once.
Yeah, I was going to say, we definitely wouldn't make impulsive decisions.
No, we definitely wouldn't buy a second 4x4.
No.
And plan to modify it, because that would be silly.
Especially basically starting from scratch all over again.
Yeah, who would want a 4x4 modify? Oh god,
yeah.
that would be silly.
You definitely don't want to buy a pickup, modify it, and basically start from scratch and do all them things again.
The mods are cheaper on pickup. Well, you got to buy one then.
Yeah.
If they're cheaper, you've straight away you've sold it to yourself. If they're cheaper, got to buy it.
Buy two. So you got spares. So
good idea. When one goes down, you've got a backup.
So I'm more thinking when he launches it out, like I'm expecting more height. I want you to fly further.
How would a pickup react to the sheep dip, actually? Because they're longer wheelbase.
Smack its bum on the way in.
I was
Smack
thinking,
its bum on the way out.
Well,
No, smack its front on the way
I was
out.
more thinking it'd be interesting, actually, because they're a longer wheelbase, and obviously the exit and entrance being quite steep. It'd be interesting how a pickup would react to that. Be interesting how a Yeti would react to it.
Do you know what I'd have
Not that I don't. Depends if the sheep dip's quite dry as to whether the Yeti could go into it.
By the way, Scott, do you need to use the back of the pickup? Because I had like just something that burst into my head.
Scott's got ideas with what he'd put onto his pickup, and it's quite good.
I was about to say I'd properly mount a couple of seats in the back with obviously seat belts or harnesses.
Full harnesses.
And then like give people passenger rides.
Oh, could you imagine?
Open air experience.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be incredible.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Maybe we need to do that with a Freelander.
Yes.
Cut like a back, not our Freelander, but buy another Freelander, cut the back of it off. Turn in Freelander pickup.
By the way, I was just thinking, does the pickup you're getting, Scott, or might be getting, or not getting, or thinking about getting, does it have low range? Because reality is, if you go into the street dip, the first thing you'll be doing is sat at the top for half an hour as you select low range, as you select what gear you're going in, and then you end up going into it, hitting the rev limiter because you're in too low a gear. Joking.
I'd get really confused having a low range.
You get confused with a 6-speed box.
You get confused whether reverses or the Freelander after you drive the Yeti.
Not gonna lie, on the way up here, she was like stirring soup with the gearbox. She was there just stirring it round. And I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I forgot what gear I was in."
Sit them on the roof for the full experience. Very good idea.
No.
Oh yeah, there was a bad experience at Money Weekend with people on roofs, but we won't go into that.
I was going to say, let's not go into that subject.
But to be fair,
I did think about that. But
if there's handles on the top, I don't personally see a problem with that because they can be secured. Because what you do, you sit them on the roof, get them to hold onto the handle, pop a ratchet strap over their lap.
Yeah.
Maybe one around the back as well.
Are they going to be rope and sheeted or ratchet strapped?
If Scott's in charge, roped and cheated, because he knows how to do that, I can do the ratchet strapping.
Yep.
Sort of. They'll be safe. It'll be absolutely fine.
Safe as houses.
Safe as houses. Stick a sheet straight over their head. I can always imagine it though. That's the worst thing.
By the way, with Louis having a minion on his roof,
yeah.
Does that mean like can we all set like a theme for like Muddy Weekend 2025? We all set like we all have an animal on.
I'm going to have a Yeti on my roof.
Yeah. What, on the Freelander?
Both. Yeti on the Freelander and a Yeti on the Yeti.
Yeti.
I might just put a Yeti on the roof of the Freelander. The newer L200 has a dial that selects it for low and high, four-wheel drive, etc. And the same with the Rangers. Oh yeah, I used to drive an X-Class Mercedes that had the dial. That was not a very good pickup though, but equally it was on road tyres.
Yeah.
Somebody upstairs.
Oh, there's a monster.
Hello up there.
Hope you're having fun.
They probably hear you talking.
Probably. They're probably like, why are they talking to themselves? By the way, it's fantastic in this place. It comes with, I think, pretty much full fibre internet. Like, it's got just a normal router.
First thing he did was literally connect his phone to the Wi-Fi.
Well, normally with places like this, as most people will know, they come with like a global Wi-Fi system, and you'll get about 1 meg up
Yeah.
and 1 meg downstream. So you can't really do anything with it.
I think I've sent Alana what I'm looking at for mods in the back. You have. I will show you the pictures that he sent me. It's quite. I think it would look quite good. I think it would be very worthwhile.
By the way,
I could get on board with it.
are these modifications been Shannon approved, or are these purely?
Yeah, good question. Have they been Shannon approved, or are they just Scott approved? Scott.
Or
This I do find it really confusing. Can one either
Northern Scott.
Can either you or other Scott change? Can one of you change your name?
He's Northern Scott.
I'm just going to call other Scott Ball.
The problem is, this is really awkward because technically, right now, he's not really Northern Scott because aren't we equal? I don't know where. Is it Grimsby?
Technically, we're further north, aren't we?
Yeah. So we're now.
Lincolnshire.
So I'm now Northern.
Working on it. She said she's staying out of it. She's a sensible girl.
Yeah. Wow. Brave.
Very sensible woman. Very sensible.
So basically, free reign.
You've got free reign. You can literally do what you like.
Yeah. That sounds
That's
almost
dangerous.
That's dangerous and almost incredible at the same time.
That is a recipe for keeping the Freelander and buying a pickup and modifying it.
I'm just going to check the percentage on my phone.
Okay, bye.
I'm not.
Oh, is it going to die?
No, I'm just. 35.
Oh, that's okay. It's not dead yet.
Plus, you're doing time check, so you've got to let me know when you're hungry and you want to go and get food.
Oh, it's only 4:30.
Oh, we're doing
Sorry,
okay.
it's 4:32 to be exact.
Yes.
Depends how long you like to waffle for.
Yeah, but yeah, could you imagine if you said to me, Scott, you've got free reign. I'm staying out of this.
Kind of a bit similar to what happened with me with the Yeti, though.
Yeah, but
It wasn't quite free reign, but
let's face it. There's no winch on the front of our Freelander. There's still plenty of modifications that could be done and haven't been done.
yeah.
There's also plenty of places to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the Yeti's a dangerous one for us, potentially.
Yes.
Just because it's a blank canvas still at the moment.
By the way, if anyone's got to this part of the live stream, if you haven't seen our...
There's 5 people watching at the moment.
Oh, wow. High five, people. If you haven't seen our latest upload, we've uploaded a video. Basically, it's a load of
We
waffle.
uploaded it later than what we should have done because Scott forgot to set it live at 6 o'clock yesterday.
Oh, I was so frustrated because our videos, obviously, for anyone that's been subscribed to the channel long enough,
Yep.
I make sure they're always scheduled to go live 6 p.m. on a Friday to just give a bit of routine. So it's just like if anyone wants to follow our channel, 6 p.m. on the dot, bam, live.
Sorry if you just heard me swallow that juice. I was really like...
Don't worry, you'll hear a burp in a minute. Yesterday comes along, we had a lovely meal out in an Italian restaurant, as Alana has said, and then I come back and I looked on my studio app thing to see how the video was performing, just get a rough idea. I don't really take any notice of all the squiggles and stuff like that. I just have a rough idea of just like, how's it doing, basically. Make sure everything's working as it should. And then thought, wait a minute, because I'd done a live stream, which obviously I've taken down since because it makes no sense now. I thought, hang on a minute, why is the live stream still the latest video? Then lo and behold, the video that was meant to go live was sat there unlisted. So yeah,
Second time he's done that recently.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just swore.
So yeah, I ended up having to just select public. Obviously, it was only about an hour and 5 minutes later than what it should be. It annoys me more because I quite like it when videos come up at the right sort of time. But yeah, go and check that video out. It is a lot of waffle.
There's a lot of waffle. It's not a bad video.
No, it's
There's
just,
sheep in it.
yeah, there's a lot of
There's
sheep.
a lot of sheep in it.
Alana
And it very distracted me. I'm out, guys. Off for food. Catch you later. Enjoy your food, Scott.
Enjoy your food. Hope you got nommy food.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yes, enjoy your food.
We will be doing the same soon.
Hope you're not cooking it. I don't know. Maybe Scott's a great cook, but
You never know.
yes, enjoy your food. Goodbye, Scott. nice talking to you for a bit.
Get that pickup bought.
Yeah, get that pickup bought. Get the modifications, whatever you're doing to it, done. What was I saying? You're going to say, I don't know. I wasn't listening to you.
You were saying about the live. And the video going...
Oh, yeah.
Not the live, the video going late. Yeah.
Basically, like the Yeti, one of the things that we learned about the Freelander 2 is we didn't document it very well from stage to stage.
Oh, I've just been sent a photo, which could be very exciting.
Oh,
Sorry, I can't say anything.
I was going to say, do not open it on the live stream.
No, I'm not going to.
Is it from Scott?
No, it's not from Scott.
Oh.
It's something else.
Oh, okay. Then.
I can't say anything.
I was going to say, depending on who it's from, it could be something rude for all I know, because I know
it is.
That what is something rude?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody sent me a nudie picture.
Sorry,
Sorry, it's my other man.
I know some of the people's sense of humours of some of the fellow people we've met. And I know if we're doing a live stream and they've got contact with Alana,
That'd be so funny. I'd do the same, to be fair.
I could imagine them sending her something really random, and then she opens it, and it's probably something Rudy.
No, it's nothing really.
But yeah, basically, we didn't document the Freelander kind of progression. Not that we've done a huge amount to it, but I feel like we've done enough to it to make it nice off-roading, nice driving. I mean, we drove it all the way up here 4 hours, stopped once for lunch on the way up here. I was going to say, no issues. Oh, lovely car to drive, but we've not gone over the top and made it too off-roady, and obviously made it annoying. We want to do obviously similar thing again with the Yeti.
Yep.
But we want to document it a bit better, and there's a lot of exciting things we've got planned. We've actually got
one thing ready to go onto the car.
Yeah.
Hopefully, weather permitting, time permitting, motivation permitting, on Monday.
But for you guys, that might be 2 weeks time, depending on how
whenever
it
it
all fits
goes
in.
up. But yeah, we're not going to say what it is, where it's from, or anything yet. But yeah, super exciting.
I was going to say
Booked in somewhere super exciting in not December, January, which is also the start of many things to come.
Yes, and it should be a very exciting car, because I'm not going to lie, literally everyone that talks about on our videos and stuff like that, everyone has said exactly the same thing. Them cars, like, I used to own one, loved
I've not
it.
heard anybody say anything bad about them yet.
No.
Which is really bizarre.
Obviously, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want people to go out there and see this live stream and think, oh, I'm just going to say something bad about the Yeti. But
I was going to say, if there is anything genuinely bad, then fine, we're open to it. But
I think there is bad stuff about Yetis.
it's got really dark outside now, hasn't it?
But the bad things about Yetis are normally, I think there's a petrol engine with a cam chain. Don't know which one, but I don't even think it's four-wheel drive. But basically, people say to avoid that. The same with sunroofed Yeti.
Yeah, the Lauren and Clement with the sunroofs, because if they've not been maintained or whatever, they leak around the sunroof.
And also, I think it's
really hard to avoid them when we were looking for one, weren't it?
From what I've seen on the forums, it looks like they're so big that they flex, because they've almost made them too big. They flex, bend, and potentially let water in that way.
I've never been a particularly big fan of sunroofs anyway, to be fair, because I always think of like the old-fashioned ones that, generally speaking, they'd always click.
Yes.
Wouldn't they? And that's just annoying.
I was going to say, one of the things people are saying about the Yeti sunroofs, if you got one, helicopter tape it down and just don't use it. And that's one way of
It
fixing the
completely
leak.
defeats the idea of having it, doesn't it?
But at least you've still got a pano roof.
Yeah, you do.
So I guess that's small mercy. But luckily, our car, no sunroof.
No sunroof.
Really, well, we're well happy with the spec and everything on it. So
that's right.
Yes. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, go and check that out, because obviously this live stream will supersede that video, which is annoying, because I wish that it didn't, and I wish that the proper videos would supersede any live streams, but YouTube.
Seen a mint condition Yeti today, good vehicles. Seen the ones coming out in 25. I think the ones that are supposed to be coming out in 25, I think that's an AI picture, and I don't think it's a genuine thing.
Yeah, I was going to say,
have you seen that floating around?
I've not seen, I don't think I've seen the picture, but I think I've heard about it.
I've seen the picture, and I actually quite like the look of it.
I think I have seen people say that be careful of it, because it looks like it's something like AI or something.
Yeah, I don't think it's real, which is a shame, because it does actually look all right.
One of the things...
But AI things sometimes do.
Talking about like Yetis, being around this Lake District area...
So many.
We have seen so many, especially the same sort of spec, the outdoor version of the Yeti.
There's so many.
So many of them. Like, I can only assume owners keep hold of them, because I know when we were looking for the one that we got...
They're like rocking horse poop, aren't they?
I was going to say, even to this day, I haven't found another one that's similar to the one we've got with the 170 brake engine, with the spec, and also with the seats.
Yeah, it's got really unusual seats, that Yeti, hasn't it?
The seats are basically the same, almost like, well, very similar to
I think it's Alcantara, isn't it?
Yeah, to the Freelander too.
Part Alcantara, part leather, or whatever their class does.
It's like, we don't mind leather seats. We were going to buy one with leather seats.
It looked like it was going to have to be one with leather seats.
But the issue that we have in the winter, they're freezing cold. I know seat heaters, they warm up quick, so it's not too bad. So obviously you can
And they get
negate
really
that.
slippy as well.
Yeah. But Alana says that, like, sometimes it's like when they warm up, some of you might agree out there, but they make you feel like you weed yourself a little bit.
I think that's just a me thing. I have heard other people say that. It can't just be a me thing. But
No. But
maybe I have just weed myself.
Maybe.
You never know.
And then obviously in the summertime, you stick to them, and they're just rather hot. And
They burn your bum, don't they?
Yes. So, we were trying to avoid it, but Yeti seemed to come with either Well,
I thought West Wales was the breeding centre for Yeti. Loads around here too. Maybe it's just the west side of the country.
I was going to say, it confuses me because obviously Skoda discontinued it. I know there's a bit of two sides to this, but they discontinued it mainly because of lack of sales. And I don't know.
They're very popular, aren't they?
Maybe
but Skodas in general are quite popular, aren't they?
Maybe people brought them and then just didn't move on because they were a great car. And that's why there was a lack of sales, because no one was moving them on for people to buy another one, for example.
I did see on a Facebook group about Yetis, there was somebody like, if they needed to get rid of their Yeti, what would they buy next? And it's similar to like what people say with the Freelander too. What would you buy next? Because they just fit the bill, don't they, for a lot of people? Well, they're not too big, not too small, they're fuel efficient, you know, all of that.
I was going to say, I think the next step, ironically, would be like a Freelander 2.
Yeah,
the amount of people,
or the Skoda equivalent is like is it Kodiaq or whatever?
Yeah. But the amount of people that have said that.
But then you're going back in age.
Weird,
isn't it?
They've owned a Yeti, and then they've moved to a Freelander 2, or vice versa. They've moved from a Freelander 2 into a Yeti.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's horsey for coursey because the Yeti is obviously that much smaller. Like, not hugely smaller.
It is a decent chunk smaller to the Freelander, I know.
But the Yeti is incredible because one of the things that we did before we really seriously looked into them is Alana said, look, we'll just find one, random one, front wheel drive. We didn't really care. We weren't going to buy it.
We literally just wanted to look at it for it being a Yeti.
And to sit in it. We just wanted to put our bums in it.
Because the issue always is, because he's so tall, working out, like obviously I'm short, Scott's tall. We need a car that we can both fit in and comfortably drive at the end of the day, and the Freelander works like that, and also the Yeti does, as it happens, which is incredibly handy.
Well, the thing is, it's like I'm not new to Skodas. I mean, I've grown up with Skodas all my life. My dad had a rear engine Rapid when I was a baby.
You were a baby, gosh.
For the, I was found in the Cabbage Patch.
You were found in the Cabbage Patch. We all know that. It explains a lot.
For those of you that are into your Skodas, I went through the history of having a Skoda Favourite, Skoda Felicia, Skoda. Basically Felicias are different kinds because I think it was like hatchback and estate versions. And then my dad then went on to have Octavias. I had an Octavia Lauren and Clement 19 PD TDI. Pump drive. Yes. Everyone loves the pump drive engines. Everyone, like, if you hear about the VAG people, they always say get a PD engine. And then I had a Skoda, what was it?
Rapid.
That
wasn't very rapid.
No, it was Black Edition. And do you know what? Alana could drive that so much better than me. I could not get on with the gearbox at all.
I did like that little car, but it was very ironic that it was called a Skoda Rapid, but what was it, a 1.2 engine? And it wasn't very rapid.
It was all right. First to second, it was all right.
Yeah. But it wasn't rapid.
1.2 turbo. Do you know what? For what it did, it weren't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It definitely wasn't rapid.
No.
Though. The name lied.
And it had diamond cut alloys on it, and it was funny because
you curbed them.
Yeah, I did, and that was painful. I was coming to the stage where I wanted balloon tyres. I wanted big tyres because the roads were getting bad. And Alana went the other way because that's when basically I got rid of the Rapid and got a Prius. Sorry, because I just
Let's not talk about that.
No, I just wanted big tyres that didn't take
He
damage.
wanted a hybrid car, and I kind of went, well, just buy one.
And then Alana ended up getting a Mini Cooper S, and I said, well, the tyres, like the wheels and tyres, going to be a terrible combination for the road.
I knew.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic car. We loved it. We enjoyed it.
But it was terrible on the road.
I was going to say, the roads nowadays, it's got to the point where it's just like, it's so difficult to drive a car like
Which
that.
is why I then, obviously, I had a Clio, or still have a Clio, which I had alongside the Mini, which was my daily, which I always said that when I get rid of the Clio, I want a 4x4 in its place because they're so much more practical.
Yeah.
And hence the Yeti at the end of the day.
Yes. So, yeah.
We went off on a tangent for no real reason there.
Well, it was just to kind of fill in a bit of backstory about like Skodas because, I'm not new to the Skoda brand, so I know bits and pieces about them. But the Yeti I found incredible because what I was going to get at is the fact of, I know when I was getting the Rapid, I was going to get a Fabia. But the thing is, that I don't know what it is, but the Rapid I could fit in. The seat went just far enough back that I could have comfort with my legs. I could have my legs straight if you'd have it. And then with the Fabia, I'd lift up the thing and it wouldn't quite go back far enough. So I couldn't fit into a Fabia. And I was worried with the Yeti, was that going to be a similar thing to the Fabia? They wouldn't go back far enough. Therefore, I couldn't drive it, or on a long run, it'd be a lot more uncomfortable.
Got to go get more candles. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend too.
You enjoy your weekend.
Thank you for tuning in and enjoy your candles.
Yes. 4 candles.
4 candles.
There's going to be a lot of people why he keeps saying 4 candles. But yeah, it was just the fact with the Yeti, as soon as I got into it, because Alana was like, I hope you fit, because I really quite
For me, it wasn't going to be an issue because I could drive anything, literally.
And literally, I got into it, put the seat all the way back, no word of a lie. I said to Alana, I said, not going to lie, technically, I need to move this seat forward. I'm so far in the back. I'm barely struggling to touch the pedals. And then the height in the roof is incredible.
Yeah, they're a very, very high little car.
I mean, between like the Freelander 2, I can get into it perfectly comfortably. But between my head and the roof, what we're talking, a few inches?
Yeah, it's not a massive amount, is it?
With the Yeti,
There's more room.
it's funny because in the passenger seat, they're brilliant because not only can you slide the seat all the way back, that you get immense leg room, you then can jack the seat down even more, so you get even more leg room. Or if you're in like Alana's case, you jack it right up in the air.
So you can actually see out the window.
So it looks like a booster seat.
Yeah, I do almost need a booster seat sometimes.
So I'm in the back of the car. She's pretty much up against the steering
No,
wheel.
I'm not like that. I can't drive like that. That does my absolute head in.
Oh, you're gripe. Alana always hates people that sit on the steering wheel because she turns around and says about the airbags.
If that airbag goes off, you're dead. Literally, you're dead.
And I can set Alana off on another tangent.
Please don't.
People that literally, it's been absolute raining cats and dogs today.
Sorry.
The people that have not turned their lights on.
Because they're automatic and the car doesn't do it for you.
Yes.
And they're always dark colour. They're either white cars, grey cars, black cars. They're very rarely a bright yellow car with no lights on. But don't get me started on that.
Alana even got to the point where
I flashed someone.
Yeah, literally with the full beams.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
Coming the other way, Alana just kind of gives us a couple of polite flashes, almost turn your lights
Yeah,
on.
because it was a grey car and it was dull and raining and horrible.
It's like, I don't get it. How
You get two kinds of people, though. You'll get people that don't have their lights on at all, or you get people with fog lights on when it's not foggy.
Yes.
That's what I've noticed in this past week.
Do you know what's quite good, though? Gone are the days, I don't know if you remember it, but it used to be a well-known thing that everyone used to go around with their spotlights on because it looked cool.
Yeah, I used to do that with my old Mini.
It's like people don't drive around with their fog lights on in the daytime because...
I did used to do that with my old Mini, but equally on the flip side, they weren't that bright.
No.
That's the only reason I did it.
But yeah, I'm glad that kind of phase kind of sizzled out a little bit. But I think that's... And also, daytime running lights. That's another one. Literally, it's like...
Just because you've got daytime running lights don't mean you've got lights on.
And also for the fact of the minute that they design cars with daytime running lights, and then the dash is also lit up as well. So it gives you the impression that your lights are on, because back in the days, if your switch is off, your dash lights are off. So if it's dark, you can't see your dash.
Yeah.
And then you turn your lights on, you can see your dash. In some cars, it's the opposite. You turn your car on and the dash lights come on, regardless of the status of your lights. And it's like, well, that was a stupid
The Yeti's
idea.
like that, isn't it, technically? The dash is still lit up even without your lights on.
But the Yeti, I think it goes really dull to basically warn you you've not got your lights on. It's a little feature they've included.
Which is clever.
So you can't really see your dash very well. So it should give you the hint, turn your lights on sort of thing. But yeah, that was another crazy thing that when they brought daytime running lights, it's like, why would you put the dash lights on?
It's very confusing.
Yeah,
Very confusing.
definitely. Anyway, guys, I can see Alana's about to drift off to sleep.
I am very tired.
We need to get some food in us at some point. 'Cause I'm guessing it's getting towards that sort of time.
It's 10 to 5.
Oh, there you go.
So nap time and then dinner time.
Yes. So we're going to head off. I think we're going for a chippy tonight, aren't we?
I think we are.
We had a lovely Italian last night. Chippy tonight.
It's either going to be chippy or a pizza.
Yeah.
We'll
Maybe
see where
both.
we actually end up.
Yeah, because literally not far away from here is a wood-fire pizza place. I don't know about anywhere else, but when
Wood-fired
Alana's...
pizza. I don't even like pizza, but wood-fired pizza.
I was going to say, it all got started off when we went back or beyond. There's a channel, a video on our channel.
It got started off before that.
Really?
Yeah, when we went to Seascape.
Oh, was it?
Do you remember that van? There was a pizza van that parked near a little corner shop near there. That was the very first time. So we last had a wood...
Yeah.
No, we didn't last. We first had a wood-fired pizza like probably 7 years ago.
Yes.
Around this time of year as well.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yes, and ever since then, Alana's just had a big... Like, so she's
I do want a wood-fired pizza oven in the garden at home.
I thought you were going to say the Yeti. Put a big chimney out the top of the roof.
Why not?
And halfway through, like Muddy Weekender, just rustle up a pizza.
Yeah.
Gosney, sponsor us.
Yeah.
We've
Get our own pizza oven.
seen the pizza guy that... Is it Hemel Hempstead? He does.
St Albans, I think.
St Albans.
Same thing.
I'm sure people out there would have seen it as well because he's gone pretty much viral. But yeah, there's a guy that he sets up on St Albans Market.
We need to go to him at some point and get pizza.
Yeah, and he's got an old 90s, 80s.
Citroen van, isn't it,
Yeah,
I think?
Citroen, like old van, and he's got like a wood-fired pizza. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's proper wood-fired pizza ovens in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he like hand stretches the dough and all of that. And so, oh,
Yes.
might it be pizza?
We need to do that one day. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up.
I'm hungry now.
Yes. Obviously, I can keep rambling till the cows come home, but I know when I get a certain look from Alana, Alana's like, look, maybe wrap this one up, save a bit of talking for some other time.
You get sore throat.
A little bit. But then that'll be good for you because then I won't be able to talk.
Good point.
Give you peace and quiet.
Keep talking then.
Yeah, and my phone will probably go flat anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I'm impressed it hasn't.
How many people have been, does it say how many?
It's saying 4 at the moment.
Oh, so good live
A
stream.
few people.
Yeah, remember, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do a subscribe.
Yep. Do
That'd be nice.
a good subscribe.
I'm not going to lie, like the subscribers numbers, we keep a rough eye on them, but the thing is, at the moment, it's like a lottery blooming machine at the moment. It's like, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if it's the Yeti stuff or what it is, but at the moment, they've just gone dun 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 dun. It's crazy. It was like the other day, Alana, was it yesterday or something like that? You said, oh, it's like...
It went up like 100 or whatever in like a day.
No, it was 10.
Oh.
It wasn't 100. I wish it was
100.
100. But no, it went like up 10 subscribers in like a day. And it was just like, whoa.
10, 100. There's only a 0 between.
But yeah, it's like, we obviously... We enjoy doing these and we're going to keep doing them. But yeah, it's crazy. People are subscribing. Also, like the video. The only reason why I push the likes is... for those of you that don't know, I'll wrap it up really quickly. The likes really help the videos.
Can I have a quid for every time you said that?
I know.
It'll be paid for dinner.
The likes really help push the videos through the YouTube algorithm, basically. The more you press the like button, the more that YouTube will pick them up and spread them through the algorithm and potentially spread them to other people that might enjoy them as well. So if you could do that, that would be great.
Very helpful.
Yeah, if you see this video afterwards, feel free to comment below it. I think you can. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us on our uninduced holiday.
Exactly.
If you don't know about why our holiday become a holiday...
Oh, there you go. Scott's just said we ordered food, so I'm back while I wait. And I agree, lights people, it isn't hard. I'm glad it's not just me that it annoys. What food did you order, Scott, more importantly?
Yeah, now we've got to stay
We were
here.
literally about to just go and get our own food. But now we need to know what you're having for your dinner.
Chinese, Indian, or chippy?
Literally, we're all waiting on you, now,
American?
Scott, before we can go and get our dinner.
Yes. All the time in the world.
No pressure.
Should we just sit here really silent to put the pressure on him?
Yeah.
So he's got
We'll just stare at the camera.
And if it's anything like me, he'll be hitting the keys and hitting all the wrong buttons. Take your time. It's all right. There's a whole, 5 people waiting for
6
you?
people.
6 people.
All eyes on you, Scott.
By the way, if this goes up to 10 people watching us, we're going to have to continue a bit longer.
Hopefully it doesn't, because I do want my dinner sometime today.
Shall I just take him on the road with us?
Yeah, why not?
See how far the
Shall I
signal
just go
goes?
get dinner? Leave you here?
Yeah, why not?
You still just be talking away to yourself.
Maybe you can leave the live stream running in the corner of the window. I won't be able to know who's commented though.
Good point. I'll have to leave you on my phone.
That'd be dangerous.
7 people. Come on,
Oh.
Scott. What are you having for your dinner? As in Northern Scott, not this Scott.
Or any Scots. If there's more than one.
Maybe. Oh, could you imagine if there's multiple Scots watching?
If anyone wants, look, anyone. If you want to put what you're having for dinner tonight.
I think with us as truckers, we can see how much spray we produce in the rain. Cars disappear and they can be near the cab. It's scary, the amount of people that don't put their lights on while driving in the rain. I nearly won a car the other day that didn't have their lights on.
Can you say that again, but remove the word "one" because a lot of people won't know the Northamptonshire version of "I nearly won a car." That sounds like you've won it. In
Oh
the
yeah,
prize.
nearly hit a car. But Scott, sod truck drivers, what are you having for your dinner?
Yes, and plus, do you know what? I can sympathise because I know exactly what you mean. That cars can literally disappear in the spray.
They're horrible.
It's terrifying.
Car drivers are just annoying anyway.
But then again, I do put the shoe on the other foot and think that car driver, I know they've not got their lights on, but when they're going past a lorry that's producing a lot of spray, they are just seeing nothing.
They can't see anything, don't they?
Maybe they're seeing...
Yeah, but the thing is, they then just sit there.
Yeah.
So they're sitting literally next to your truck. They can't see anything. You can't see them because they're in your blind spot. So it's like, just job done.
Yes.
And I mean the car. Still waiting to hear what Scott's having for his dinner. We've got 8 people watching now.
We might hit 10 people at this rate. We'll have to keep it going for a bit longer. Maybe Scott's going to be like, I'm just going to sit here and not type anything.
Maybe.
And it's just like this live stream will just be a stalemate for another few hours to come. Oh, look, it's BOTA, baddest of them all.
Baddest of them all. I don't know what the words are.
Well, I know what the words are. Baddest of them all. By Eliza Rose.
He's not telling us what he's having for his dinner.
It's all right. We'll tell Shannon that he's going to do unauthorized things to his pickup. That could be taken multiple different ways.
That could be.
Ooh.
That exhaust pipe looks awfully appealing.
This conversation could rapidly turn down a rabbit hole that we might not be able to get out of.
Let's not go there. Don't want to go in any holes.
Oh, God. Maybe he's having toad in the hole. Maybe he's ordered toad in the hole.
Oh, that'd be dangerous. I still think there should be a roast takeaway. I know that's not toad in the hole, but, you know.
Do you know what? I'd be so happy right now. Like, one thing I always crave for is like a carvery. A good carvery, though.
Good carvery, not bad carvery.
But also, you sometimes get hung up on the veggies. Because sometimes they do veggies that you're not a great fan of.
It needs to be good veg and good potatoes and good gravy.
Yeah. Are we still waiting for Scott?
We're still waiting for Scott. Scott, what are you having for your dinner? Come
Tell
on.
us.
Tell us.
Or anyone. Like,
We need to know. Yeah, what's anyone having for dinner tonight?
Maybe-
I always love knowing what people are having for the dinner.
yeah. Especially,
Or tea, if you call it tea.
Yeah.
This evening meal.
I call it, it's funny because I call it dinner and Alana calls it tea.
I go through phases. It's a bit like the midday one, lunch or dinner.
I was going to say, it's funny because
I get confused.
literally I come from the next border across from where Alana...
County.
That one. But yeah, there's borders.
Literally.
Yeah.
You have to get lifted to come through.
And it's funny the amount of difference we have. It's like, for example, the path between...
Jitty way.
Yeah, it's like Alana calls it a jitty way, I call it an alleyway.
Scott's leaving us hanging.
It's the same way as like, literally, like if you put a roll, like a jam roll, the amount of different variation, is it a cob, is it a roll, is it a bap, is it a barm cake, is it...
I think Scott's just sent me rude photos.
Not again. Did he use his zoom lens?
He's used his zoom lens. Oh, shiny.
Oh.
That's very shiny. Oh, it's okay, it's out of stock, so we can't have it anyway. Oh, cheap is always good.
Is that going to withstand ploughing into the V gully sheep dip?
He'll find out.
How many mil thick is it?
Thicker, I think he just said.
Also, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah, what are you having for dinner? Yeah, same thickness as the Muddy Mods one.
Oh, so it might
Should be
take
fine.
a few hits or two.
Should be fine. Right, we'll give it until 5 o'clock and then we'll go get our dinner.
What, even though we don't know what...
Even though we don't know
By
what
the way,
Scott's having for his dinner.
Can I
It's because
just-
he's looking at car parks.
Can I just point out something? They probably can't hear you because you're literally speaking right into the microphone. I've just noticed.
Hello, can you hear me?
It's probably a distorted maybe.
Was going to get Chinese, but it's closed, so we went pizza platter.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, pizza.
Oh, there you go.
We've got to get pizza, then, haven't we?
How long have we got until 5 o'clock?
Autocorrect.
Oh,
We've got 1 minute.
Right, quick one. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? If it helps, I say yes.
So do I.
Yeah, but I know that it outrages some people.
Pineapple. Oh, pardon me. Pineapple on
Taking a
pizza
long
does work. Sorry, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Lana is such a lady. It's unreal.
Yeah. I forget there's a delay on this.
Yeah, I don't know how long the delay is. They're
think
probably
it's-
just hearing what we've just said. I would say turn it up, but then it causes awful feedback.
What? What?
Feedback. Oh, tune. I got a feeling
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Tonight we're gonna keep singing a good night. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no? I got a feeling.
Okay, it's 5 o'clock, so we're going to have to go.
I just want one comment.
Oh, coming.
Maybe click the love heart button. Look,
What's it do?
you have to click the love heart. Look at
It
that.
makes a little love heart go up. That's cute. That's cute. I'm interested how much of a delay it has.
Shall I wave? There you go. Does it? Just gonna bop while Alana looks at Rudy messages.
That's okay, because Scott said he'd sent it, but there's a delay on the stream, and we've realised that there's a delay.
I think the delay grows along.
It has grown, like a lot.
I don't know what causes that. That's quite weird.
It's grown quite a lot.
Has my wave happened yet? There you go.
No.
There's a wave.
Not yet.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
There you go. Your wave's just happened.
Oh wow!
So it's got to be a couple of minutes almost, hasn't it? Right.
We got no response on the pineapple on pizza. Put it this way: if you see this video afterwards and you got to this stage, well done.
Congratulations.
Because wow. Thank you very much for watching this live stream.
Yes.
For anyone that's logged onto it, much appreciated. We're going to go and get some dinner. Alana's going to have a nap.
I'm going to have a nap.
I'm going to charge up my phone.
I'm surprised it hasn't died. It's done really well.
Yes. Enjoy your dinner, Scott. And
enjoy your dinner, everybody.
Enjoy your dinner, everybody. Or breakfast, if you're watching this another place in the
or
world.
Lunchtime.
I think someone said they were watching us from South Africa. That's incredible.
Not this time, I don't think.
No, not this time.
Oh, on YouTube.
On YouTube. Someone commented to say that it's like, I think they were struggling to find parts for their Freelander 2 in South Africa, and it's like, that's incredible that our videos have got that far across the world.
That is crazy.
Little
Absolutely
bit bonkers,
crazy.
especially with our accents.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much for watching. I know there's a hell of a delay on this, so you guys are probably seeing this about a minute after I've ended it, but thank you very much. I'm going to wave. Are you going to splat it?
No, I'm going to wave because you've got to end it.
Oh, yeah. So I'll
just be here waving.
You wave. I'll wave.
I'm just going to keep waving until you've managed to end it.
And then I'll do splat. Splat, and then I press that. So goodbye, everyone.
We have roast, takeaways, and carveries. Oh, Scott has roast and takeaways and carveries near him. We're moving to Scott's way. Do you know what? Like, we'll just go to Scott's house.
There you go.
Not right now.
Should we go there now? Should we just surprise him?
We'll just rock up on the door. I know where you live.
And we'll just help ourselves to his platter.
Yeah, sounds good.
And then we'll be there with Shannon on her side. Yeah, cool. And he can't speak back now because
he can't speak back because we're ending the live stream. So yeah, we'll just go to his house and get a roast.
Right. Wow, an hour.
Scott's going to cook us a roast.
An hour and 11 we've been live streaming for. Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for cooking our roast, Scott.
Thanks, Scott. Splat. Cross. End live stream.